Hello and welcome to the Tualatin Parks and Rec Complex for the girls U19 final against the Eastside Timbers and United PDX. I'm Ben Pahl along with Zack Chown. We should be set in for a very good one today if you look at these teams' common opponents.
Yeah, pretty excited to get this one going. We just had the first whistle and kickoff. We're underway. Eastside in red attacking United PDX in black. This is going to be should be a fun game. Lots of quality players all over the pitch for both teams.
Teams played earlier in a rain-soaked game, ended in a 2-2 draw. We expect some goals today if you look at the fireworks put up in the group stage and semifinals.
Yeah, both came through their semifinal matches with a pretty good margin of victory and some common opponents. As Ben mentioned, we had 4-2 games all around, so we're hoping to see some high scoring here and see how this goes.
Keisha Lopez tries to send Kat Tursek. Playing around with it in the back now is Lucy Hankin. And she gets it up to Zoe Spanish, who is highlighted by Coach McClellan in the pregame. And Spanish is going to clear this one away. Pardon me, Lucy Hankin's going to clear this one away.
Yeah, with Coach Eric McClellan for United PDX and several years with this United PDX team. This team has Zoe Spanish cleaning up for United PDX.
Spanish little combination with Deckert. And now United trying to break a little bit, but Eastside does recover, and that's going to be intercepted by Isabel Unger. Making a turn there is Sophia West. So a lot of back and forth right now. Nobody holding possession in the early going.
Yeah, it's very important. You know, state championship game. You're going to have some nerves. You're going to feel some excitement. Let's see who settles into their flow, who settles into their rhythm of play a little bit quicker, a little bit better. Settle those nerves. Get a few good touches.
Here's a good turn from Keisha Lopez. Lopez sends one into the box. And that's into the hands of, I think that's Michaela Williams?
It does not look like Michaela Williams. Michaela Williams was in the yellow when we were warming up. So we have a different goalkeeper for United PDX, and we'll get that name to you in just a minute here.
Coach McClellan did highlight Williams, who's on the bench right now, as being a very talented keeper, but obviously girl in goal is as well. West couldn't quite save that, and it's going to go out for a throw. For a United PDX throw. Pretty nice day. Sun still shining down a little bit. A little bit of overcast coming, but a lot of blue sky still as well.
Yeah. Oh,
good turn.
Good through ball
On
there.
sides is Brennan, and that's a great take by Serafina Preciso.
Who is in goal for Eastside. We got that one right.
Good.
There's a drop from Fia Swanson. Keisha wins the header. Now here's Brennan. Delaney Brennan with a turn.
Good touches by Brennan. Into number 11 up at the top, Sham and Freddie.
And Freddie plays in Bend High School. She's got D1 offers from San Francisco and Gonzaga. Talking to Coach McClellan in the pregame. As you mentioned, McClellan looking for 4 straight years the state title.
Really, really nice turn there by Eastside, number 20 in the middle.
Lopez, can she make a turn? Good ball control, but pretty good defending. Lauren Flisakowski is right on her hip.
Yeah, that was nice defending. Good turn and nice defending. Way to get your body and hips in front of her there.
So it's going to be a United free kick. Back inside their own 18.
Still early in the game, trying to see what styles the teams are playing and kind of get used to each other. And like I mentioned, settle those nerves, get a few good touches.
Brennan applying the pressure. It's going to go to Eastside, but good pressure from Delaney Brennan.
Look at line.
Good throw into Keisha Lopez. Brennan will throw it in. Quick restart for United, and they're going to win a deeper throw now.
Nice work by the sound engineers, picking up some good pitch side acoustics.
It's Good turn from Spanish.
Oh, good touch.
Good speed from Lopez.
Good battle down this line. Oof.
Oh, that might have hit a hand. But it's still going. Can she switch to her left? What an opportunity trying to poke it with her right.
Lopez, well done, stuck with it there. Really good battle down the side. Got to see Lauren Flisikowski, I hope I'm saying that right, against Keisha Lopez, and Lopez got the better of her on that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a great matchup all day long. We've already had in the first 5 minutes 2 great battles. I don't think we have VAR. I thought that might have hit a hand, but what do I know?
Not a whole lot of protestation from the team, so I think we're good.
That's a good point. That's always a good indicator. Via Swanson on it. Gets it to Lopez.
Nice overlap by Julia Geary.
Keisha Lopez sends one towards goal. Oh, what a strike and what a finish!
Wow.
Keisha Lopez to the bottom, to the top left.
Yes, right over the outstretched arm of United PDX goalkeeper, probably about 30.
I was about to say, it's about 32 yards out.
Yeah, lined it up right foot, aimed at the crossbar, and it dipped right over the top of the keeper. Good finish, really, really nice.
I think
finish.
she was a little surprised to see that one go. I think she was kind of just going for maybe maybe it was a shot.
I think she was shooting that one. I think she was shooting that.
Well, it worked out. What a strike from Keisha Lopez.
First blood early in this game.
I have a feeling it won't be the only goal we see.
That was 7 minutes in about.
Eastside leads 1-0, as you said, about 7 minutes in, and buckle up. So they do have the age advantage here to the Eastside Timbers over this young United team.
Yeah, I think both these teams are playing in the U19 division, and Eastside's composed of a few more 2007, 2008. Really good through ball. We'll get back to that.
Really good run. Monser making a run down the line for United.
Really nice cover by Eastside defender on that one.
So he's Spanish. Monser, here's a cross in, dealt with in the middle. And on the ball was Isabel Unger. Ouch.
Good tackle right in the middle of the field. They're hard, crunching tackle.
You know, Coach McClellan said this Eastside team, they want to be physical with them because he mentioned their physicality.
Yeah, and this gets back to the age differential. You know, a few players are a little bit older. Definitely don't want the young bucks coming up and taking them. But this United PDX team is, definitely playing in the right division and has earned the right to be here. So it'll be fun to watch how they acclimate to maybe some more physicality. And they've been playing U19 all season. This isn't the first time they've seen a physical team.
Eastside settled in early, but right as I say that, Spanish takes it away. Little over-aggressive on the pass there.
Yeah, I like Spanish on the ball already. Her quality and her composure has been fun to watch.
Coach noted how great she is on the ball.
Yeah.
Is she onside? If she's onside, no, the flag comes up.
Yeah, we were right down the line of that one. That was really close, but I think that's a good goal by the AR, and the AR on that far side was all over that call.
Yep. I'm going to trust him because he's on the line.
Yeah, he was looking right down the line. Did a good job on that one.
Nonetheless, a really good run from Shea Manfredi.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Eastside is going to try to play a high line and see if United can get in behind them. They were caught a little high there, and I don't know if that was on purpose or if it was just a momentary push up.
About 9 minutes into this match, 1-0 Eastside.
Good turn and cross.
Delaney Brennan been calling her name a lot in the early going. She is also a state champion. Another Grant General.
Yeah, this United PDX team is a combination of players from we got some PIL players, we've got some Metro League players. It's kind of cool seeing all these young ladies come together and form a really strong team. I don't have all the high schools for the East Side in front of us, but we know there's some players from LaSalle out there.
Got a West Lynn girl. They got a lot of, as you said, PIL Metro.
Yep. East Side also, I think you mentioned, had a David Douglas player or two out there. So
Brennan, I like her on the ball a lot. But good defending. Brennan gets around. Can she have a cross in? Sends it back to the middle. Dealt with. Good work from Brennan there, though. The pressure stays on. Here's Caitlin Monser. Good takeaway in the defense.
Oof.
Ouch.
Monser takes one off the chest, and it rolls out for goal kick, but she looks pretty nonplussed about that one. hurt more over here on the sidelines than it bothered her. We got us to gasp.
I get hurt more watching it. So a stunner early on from Keisha Lopez. About a 32-yard goal, the top left corner. And she's got it on the ball right here now too. Brennan just all over the place so far for United.
Yeah, we'll have to see how United settles in and how Eastside, comes off of that little rush of the adrenaline to start the game, then an early goal. See if they can continue to keep the pressure on. Eastside is defending really strong in the early going as United's trying to establish their kind of more possession approach style of play. Zoe Spanish drawing her second foul of the game. As Coach McClellan said, yeah, she'll probably draw some fouls. Players get a little frustrated playing against her because she does a great job holding up the ball. So we'll watch if that develops and see how the referee manages that. He's been all over the two that would have been questionable already. Kick in by Thea Weber into the box.
Over the top. Want to mention Keisha Lopez, also a small forward for Clackamas in basketball. She looks like an athlete.
And I believe she's committed to Western Oregon already, so congratulations to her on all of her hard work. And we don't know if that'd be a two-sport athlete or focused on soccer or basketball, but from the goal, I'm hoping she's focusing on soccer. Oh, good turn by Manfredi. Oh.
Foul.
Yep, foul after Manfredi got turned there. I think that was number 27 from Eastside, who is Julia Aguirre. Came across and did a really nice job on defense there. Out here on Championship Saturday, and we hear some horns and cheering in the background. Pretty exciting day for Oregon Youth Soccer, Soccer Association. You can see some of the best teams the state has to offer.
Great turn from Sophia West. She finds Lopez. Lopez, we know she can score from here. What a dish off back to West. West on her left foot sends one in. Good save.
What a really nice overlap by West. Lopez, good combination play. That was beautiful watch and good position by United PDX goalkeeper there. Made a challenging save look a little bit more pedestrian than it may have been. We apologize. We still can't get the number on the United PDX goalkeeper to get her name for you guys.
We'll make sure by halftime to have at the start of the second half we will be sure to have that. Here's into Lopez. Lopez, good turn. Gets past the defender. Lopez, another turn.
About where she scored from earlier.
Your parents say, "Oh my God!"
I don't know if you heard that in the background. It did look like a carbon copy. It just didn't get up quite the loft on that second effort. That was fun. That was a fun little moment there.
The first one was kind of out of nowhere because you weren't really expecting her to shoot.
Nope.
That's cleaned up by Artina Bomordi. Bomordi, can we make a run? Wow. Manfredi, can she win it? Gets it on her right. Manfredi, good defending at the last second. That's no penalty. That's just good defending. Good defending.
Manfredi's got some speed and some just loads of desire to get on that ball.
Oh, what a challenge that was. An intervention that if it doesn't happen, Manfredi scores.
Oh, and Montserrat's in the box.
It's a fun game so far.
Yeah, both teams brought their offense, brought hard charging soccer so far.
And I don't know who made that last-minute tackle, but she kind of recovered after letting Manfredi get a step on her, and she made up for it.
Yeah, yep, good quick recovery. I missed the number as well, so. Quite possibly number 7, Betty Fielder, but I'm not positive. Coach Flagger highlighted both number 7 Fielder and number 6 West as really strong, reliable defenders in 1v1 situations, and his words came to bear fruit on just there.
Here's Spanish, comfortable in possession, and they're going to drop it. I like United being comfortable dropping to the back right here. Coach McClellan did say they like to have possession and play out of the back.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they deal with this high pressure from Eastside, because Eastside is definitely attacking every loose ball, showing a lot of desire.
Ball in towards the middle. dealt with. It's going to be played up for Sophia West. Brennan will drop. And Freddie couldn't win it out.
Yep, and that was Fielder there on defense, number 7 for Eastside, well read. Oh. Good try there.
Quickly.
Number 20 is Fia Swanson for Eastside. Just had a good thought, just got away from her a little bit.
And Freddie tries to switch.
Oh, wow.
Delightful pass. And she's on. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Was she off? That's close.
Yeah, it's close. Again, we can't argue. He is right on the line. So
whatever it was within just a yard or two.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I agree.
But given there's no protest, she probably was off. Player will let you know if they thought they were outside.
I think West on the ball here for Eastside out of the back for the free kick.
Sophia West has been a big presence so far. We're about 17 minutes or so into this game.
Back to Lopez. Yeah, so I just checked. We're about 17 in, which surprised me. I would have gone with 11 to 12 like you.
I started a timer. I'm cheating.
Oh, okay,
It wasn't a guess. And heads up in the crowd. It will be an Eastside throw. So right now, Eastside, if you're Eastside, I think you have to be pretty happy with the way you've started this game.
Yeah, they've been really aggressive. They haven't quite settled. I don't think they've found their rhythm yet, but they've been really aggressive and disruptive of United PDX. And you can never be upset having a banger in the first 5 minutes of 7 minutes of a state championship game to put you up 1-0.
Phenomenal strike from Keisha Lopez. That's one that you practice a lot just on the field at home, but you dream of having it go in, and that one did. It was a great strike by Lopez.
Good turning cross by Swanson there. Ooh, Lopez in on a tackle, and referee's right on it.
Yeah, and this is a physical Eastside team, and Coach McClellan said so coming in.
That one did not make the United PDX fans very happy there, and referee does a good job. He makes the call immediately, has a little word with Lopez.
Yeah, exactly.
Managed the game early, and I don't think there was malice in there. It's just just a strong physical tackle. Arm came away from her body, and the ref called it.
Yeah. First one of those is not a yellow.
Nope, not at all.
So 1-0 Eastside. Again, these two teams met early on.
Good ball out to the right out here to West. Sophia West. We have Sophia West and Olivia West. So we will apologize if we get those two mixed up on occasion. Number 21 is Sophia West. Number 6 is Olivia West for Eastside. Olivia's playing center back, and Sophia's playing out here on the right wing. Be interesting how this at the center back with Fielder and West trying to hold Manfredi out.
Spanish.
Ooh, that's
good
a great
ball
by Spanish.
Monser, good cross and a good take.
Well done by Serafina Precio. Just stepped out with a clean catch.
Good trap that time by Isabel Unger. One nothing Eastside, 18 minutes into the game. Artina Bomorti wins a free kick.
And that was on Swanson there in the middle there. Just got a little handsy. Referee said, nope, we're going to call that back.
And Thea Weber will boot this one away. It's a really nice ball, too.
Eastside's done a good job of winning a lot of these early balls. And then,
they're not letting a whole lot go over their head. West trying to run onto that one.
Tursek did a really nice job stepping to that one. Just didn't have as clean of a touch as she hoped, but a good idea from Eastside.
And Freddie applying the pressure. She might win it out, but taken right back. Here's Brennan on the ball. Turns it to the right.
Fielder does good in the 1v1 situation there. And Freddie's not happy with a little grab there by Fielder, but referee didn't see anything wrong with it, so we're playing on.
Thrown in by Felisikowski over the top. This one's going to take a bounce and stay in play.
Let's see if this gets out for a corner kick. Oh.
Brennan going to stay with it. Here's West now for Eastside.
That's ours.
Felisikowski with a really good close, didn't give West any time there.
We need movement, guys. We need movement. Good. Yeah, Amar, how can you so far?
Spanish on the ball. A little bit of a loose touch.
Kat Tursik trying to turn. Tursik is fouled by Weber.
She just fell down.
Weber isn't pleased with that call, but referee was right there, and free kick by Eastside in their own half.
I've liked the work from Delaney Brennan so far. You can tell she's just itching to try to get one opportunity settled in the box, but she's been a big presence.
Yeah, for those of you who were with us earlier, we did the U17.
There's a great turn and a strike.
By Tursik there. We did the U17 state championship game, and multiple Grant players on there, and not real surprising to see that Delaney Brennan is a Grant High School player. Same sort of attitude and approach, really disciplined, clean touches. That Grant High School team was quite the powerhouse this year in OYSA 6A women's soccer.
Monser with the turn.
Clearance by Olivia West there at the back. Back into Brennan. Yeah, this Eastside team is really, really aggressive getting after the ball.
Good. Ball over the top by, West is going to grab it. West cuts it inside. Into the box. Settled. Keisha. Tursik. On her left. Good block.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see how this develops with this Eastside team's physical approach and United PDX just possession approach. It's just see if Eastside can keep it up and see if United can move the ball a little quicker so they can avoid some of the strong tackles.
As we said, both these teams pretty evenly matched. They both had some common opponents. Both beat United Black by a score of 4-2. Semifinal win for United PDX over United Black. Lopez on the ball.
Oh, good turn by Lopez. A little sneaky little nutmeg. Swanson out wide to West there.
Sophia West drops to Julia Aguirre. Aguirre turns on Brennan, back out to West. West, good in control, good in possession.
Good sustained pressure, good time of pressure here by Eastside. Good turn.
Gonna have a tough go on the left foot. Good job forcing her to her off foot. And it falls to Bo Morty. They're trying to get these one-on-ones out there with Manfredi. I don't blame them.
Nope. I'd like to get the one-on-one through ball as well for her. Ooh, good block by Sophia West. Isabel Unger for Eastside's had a few good touches there at the top of the box. Been nice to watch her work with the ball at her feet. Pull up by Weaver.
Tursik trying to win that one. Instead, it'll get a United with Amara Deckert.
So now kind of settled into the game, and you see some hands on the hips. That first little adrenaline push is kind of worn through you now, and now we'll settle in and see the real complexity of these teams a little bit more.
Kat Tursik, and it's blocked. She had to go from about 25 yards out.
Eastside has no problem letting fly. They have hit some really hard shots into United PDX players.
Manfredi with a turn. That's good, solid defending that time by Olivia West. Don't know if there's any relation to Sophia.
I think Coach Flager mentioned something about twins, and I'm gonna go on the outside and guess that it's Sophia and Olivia West, but we're not quite close enough to be able to tell.
As a twin myself, I like to think I'm pretty good at recognizing twins, but maybe not.
And he did call a foul on that one, so I'm not sure what the referee saw that we didn't, but there was some infraction that he's called.
West is going to chase this one down.
Number 14, it looks like Ellis. Oh, and Weaver with a hard hit on the turf from Lopez.
Lopez, she's had a couple of strong challenges now, and you see the head official, I think he's telling her.
He's like, that's her last warning right there. Yep, he gave her a pretty stern talking to right there. Glad Weber popped right up. It looked like head might have come close to hitting the turf, but she popped right up and does not look worse for the wearer. But
Weber's going to send this one in. She's got a powerful boot.
nice clearance.
Ooh, West hits the floor.
Plant foot didn't hold her there.
She has a little smile about that. Good to see her laugh it off.
Nice little give and go.
Physical challenge from Eastside. Manfredi. A deep strike! Oh, it just sailed! Oh, what a turn.
Wow, that was a great shot out of not a whole lot. Manfred had a great first touch and quick hit just over the crossbar there.
Just kind of like Lopez. It came out of nowhere, really.
I did like Amara Deckert's hustle in there, a little stick-to-itness on the number 10 for United PDX. Got hard tackle, rode the tackle, good first touches, and got that ball through to Manfredi.
Here's Lopez, one-on-one against Weber. Lopez drops this to Isabel Unger.
Zoe Spanish stepped right in.
So 1-0. So far, I want to take a time to thank some of our sponsors. First, we'll start with Skyhawk Sports Oregon. Thank you to Skyhawk Sports Oregon, the nation's leading provider of youth sports programs ages 4 to 14. Visit them at skyhawks.com. We have Bazooka Goals. Thank you to Bazooka Goals, a high-end sports brand supplying the retail market on an international basis. Visit them at bazookagoals.com. Eastside trying to play around with it a little bit, and now here's a cross towards Lopez. Going to come back to Tursek. It's to Lopez, gets a head on it. Now the keeper's going to come out and grab it. Thank you to Sports Pins International, designing top quality award products since 1980. Visit them at sportspins.com.
Really good turn there by Swanson. Sorry not to interrupt you.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Ooh, can we see the goalie's back of the goalie jersey for United PDX? She's running away from us.
Oh, not quite. Just need a little more.
She's done a great job of not letting us see the back of that jersey.
She's sneaky, that keeper. Again, we will make sure to grab that.
Well, she's had a very good game. Got beat by a very good shot. So we don't want to. Sorry for not naming her.
Yep. Soccer Parenting Association, inspiring players by empowering parents. Visit them at Soccer Parenting Association, or pardon me. Visit them at Soccer Parenting. And sorry about that, we just had a bit of a cutout, but we are back. Alva gets us set up right away again. Shout out to him. 1-0 Eastside. About 25 minutes into this match. Lopez, who's the goal scorer, by the way. She had a brilliant strike from 35 yards out. Good turn from Manfredi, but even better defending, and she's going to get called for a foul. And reaction there, she didn't think it was a foul. Can't see her number from here. Still haven't had any substitutions yet. Zach is just coming back now. When he comes back, he will. Okay, and we have finally named the United keeper who has had a good game so far. That's number 6. Unfortunately, we have the net number?
Number 6, Addison Mulcahy.
So shout out to Addison.
Addison, you made us work for that one, but we're impressed by you so far, young lady.
Keeping that, or it says, I mean, can't blame her for not saving that beautiful strike from Keisha Lopez. Nothing she could do about that unless she was 8 feet tall.
Not at all. It was a great strike, and glad we're able to identify who it is. The white number on the pink jersey from our distance was tough for us to pick out. Ooh.
Really nice run down the sideline.
Oh, here we go.
Left-footed strike, it's blocked. Danger not clear. Still in the box, still a scramble. Who's going to grab it? West on her left foot has a go, knocked out for a corner.
I'm really, really impressed with the hunger of this Eastside team. You know, they can come across as aggression or physical, but they have been really desired the ball more and won a lot of these 50-50s. Winning those knockdowns is super important. So we'll have our corner kick. It looks like we've got Lopez getting ready to tee up the corner.
Real quick, thank you to Tercey's Soccer, Portland's original soccer store. Visit them at terceysoccer.com. And Lopez lines this one up.
Interestingly, on the other side of the flag.
I was going to say, I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
We'll see how this goes.
Great in-swinger, and it hit the bar. Lopez drawn for her second spectacular goal of the day.
It's almost the second Olympico we've seen today. Almost. The first one in the U17 championship went off the crossbar. That one there went off the near post.
Would have been an equalizer.
Mm-hmm.
Could have changed that last game. And a 3-0 PCU win. Lopez with a turn. Keisha Lopez gives it off.
Good touches there by number 72 from Eastside. That would be Mia Robertson. Had some nice clean touches in midfield to keep control, keep possession.
We've played 32 minutes. 1-0 Eastside.
We also have Mika, number 33, who just came on, and I am Faubert, maybe. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, so I apologize to the family if I got that wrong.
Thank you to Veo, making sports technology accessible to all. Visit them at veo.com. Thank you very much to our wonderful sponsors. So getting a rest is Zoe Spanish. Now, are you do you think if you're United, you're a little surprised by the start, how much Eastside's kind of had their way so far?
I don't know. Coach McClellan did talk about Eastside being a physical, aggressive team, and so he gave that same message to his players. And his players had some good possession early on, and looks like they're trying to find the ball a little more and trying to move it quickly. And Eastside's just done a really good job of disrupting that.
Caitlin Wallace got her first touch a moment ago. Ellis Highland also into the game, Westland player.
Little bump there the referee called. Didn't make the United PDX fans real happy. Foul was called on Ellis Highland out of Westland High School.
Something that Coach McClellan was saying, and I think he intended it as a compliment. He said, "My girls, they don't get too high or too low. They stay focused all the time. They have fun playing the game. They're really close to each other." And he's probably, you don't want to be down, but he knows his team is very much in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. 1-0 off of a great strike. I don't think there will be any panic, and you nailed it. Coach McClellan himself is an individual and a player who kind of keeps a cool head and doesn't ever get too high or too low, and I think his team was a reflection of that at this point. They're just going about their business.
I like the physicality of this game so far. That was a good tackle from Wallace recently into the game on United PDX.
This Lopez from Eastside versus Weber from United PDX battle up top, and the defender Weber from United PDX or Weber has been really fun to watch. Those are two strong players and well matched up.
Yeah, Ellis, look for the ball. Look for the ball over. I can get into it.
Mika Faubert getting her first touch a moment ago, and now throwing this in is Aguirre.
We got some subs coming on too.
Yeah, United
United will win the throw.
Tursic with a quick close there on Weaver.
Brennan dispossessed. Fia Swanson with good pressure. Faubert winning that. Lopez on her left. She can change feet so quickly. And we know she can have a go from out here, and I think she does fancy it. Good block. Good defending.
Yeah, nice defending there by Lucy Hankin.
Man, I love the persistence and the aggression of Lopez. Just didn't have the angle that time.
Yep, well defended. Good shot. Good save there.
Good positioning by the keeper. Highland going to track this down.
Good touch by Manfredi into space.
Manfredi trying to track this down.
And again, Fielder done well. Manfredi gets around on that one. Oh, good block by West off the backside. Half-hearted shout by a handball from someone.
Yeah, I
to
think
our
he
right.
came off her arm, which was tucked in, so I don't think that's a handball.
No, I'm not worried.
Not
Worried
worried
about that one.
Nope.
Ashley O'Neill with the clearance into space. Out there to Monser.
Monser's made some good runs. She's got good speed.
Yeah.
Monser with a great cutback, and now she's going to get doubled and taken away, but that's a great cut.
Yeah, it looked like West stepped in there and did the role of the 5, just kind of cleaned up the ball after her outside back had a good cut against her.
37 minutes into the game, still 1-0 Eastside. Lopez's brilliant strike, the difference right now.
Yeah, and it's come off. We've settled into a nice.
On her left, Manfredi, that's pretty good poke from behind. Good defending to not dive in, force a penalty there.
A little ball over the top. It looks like United should have that cleaned up, but Tursic
Yes.
is going to pressure that.
I like the pressure from Tursic. Keep them on their heels a little bit.
Good job by O'Neill out of the back.
And Coach McClellan said they like to work out of the back. Here's Fleesikowski with it.
Ooh, she may have gone a little early there. We'll see.
Flag isn't backed up.
Yep. Highland looking down the line. Maybe would like to hold her run a little bit more there, but I like the idea.
Absolutely.
So much of this United PDX attack goes through Shea Manfredi, the Bend High School student, and compliments to her. Coach Eric McClellan talked about her dedication coming over for training so consistently from that drive. And I played with a young man from Bend in my high school years as well. He would come over, and it just amazed me every time. Several-hour drive for practice.
And they do a combination here with West. They do eventually get it into West. Pretty good ball pressure from United. Brennan coming all the way back from the attacking mid position.
Swanson there with good possession, back out to West.
And she's just pinned down there in the corner. Good defending. The pace has really opened up in this game. Here's Highland.
Really good ball from Manfredi through to Highland.
Now just touch it. No, try and clear it. A lot of danger here. The keeper comes out at the last moment. That's a nervy moment.
Oof. That was a little closer than I think West wanted it to be there.
Absolutely. Here's her sister, we think. And what's the call here? It's a foul on United. It is.
Yeah, Mia Robertson did a good job of keeping her body there. Looks like Zena Black. Zena Black got called.
Shout out
for
to
the foul.
Zena because she plays at my alma mater, Lincoln High School. You got a good program over there.
They do. Lincoln produces a lot of good footballers.
Speaking of good footballers, standing over this is Keisha Lopez. This would be a little far. This is probably about 50-ish yards out, or 40-ish. But
I expect this to land somewhere to where start at the penalty spot and move a little bit to the left there on the bend.
Bending a little to the left, but it's a good delivery. Pops up, danger not clear. I like the header from Mika.
That was a really nice header. Well done from Mika there. Good determination. Robertson pressured by Manfredi there. Good pressure by Manfredi. Wind's picking up again and blowing in a few clouds here. The sunshine cooling off the field a little bit. Covering the sunshine and cooling off the field. Excuse me. The sunshine's not cooling off the field.
And drawing a foul is Hankin.
Hankin's a good defender over there.
40 minutes in, still 1-0 Eastside. Weber's got a big boot. She gives a good chance here. Keeper comes out to deal with it.
Serafina Precio has done good. She's been quick off her line and cut off any of these that even could be dangerous.
Yeah, she's brushed all the right buttons so far, made the right decisions. Kat Tursick.
Oh, wow, good ball in to Lopez there.
Lopez angle's being cut off. She's doubled in the corner. I don't blame them for doubling her.
Swanson with a good first touch. Good use of the body there.
Swanson, good left foot, trying to send it in for West. It's outed.
Nice clearance.
Protest from Swanson. She wanted a handball.
Ooh, let that one bounce.
Yep.
See how this goes. Manfredi will be happy to chase that.
Brennan with a turn. Brennan cuts inside. That's a great challenge by Swanson.
Swanson's been really good in the middle. That was a hard tackle and well-timed and very clean ball, and then through the player after a lot of ball.
This Eastside team, you know, they remind me of how Beaverton High School plays. They called them game in the quarterfinal where they beat they beat Central Catholic 1-0. Just a lot of clean, aggressive challenges.
Yeah, it's interesting because this United PDX team has multiple Beaverton High School players on it. We've got about 3 minutes left, and I think the players on both teams will be happy to get a drink of water and a deep breath and settle in for halftime.
Wiskowski, a good throw. And Manfredi. Manfredi on the ball, and now can she send it? She does, and it hit her player in the back, but pressure is not done yet.
Looks like that hit Caitlin Wallace in the back as she was looking to play that ball through to Monser, and Monser was in.
Drew foul.
So Weber will step up on this one. Coach Gavin Wilkinson on the east side sideline is not happy with that call. Fourth official is now over having words.
You know, I don't know. I think that's a bit of a harsh call there. I think it was just a good challenge, but they're gonna get a free kick out of it.
I mean, it's a little far for a shot, but Weber has a nice strong foot, and she may aim, and it's a little downwind, so see what happens, see how Serafina Precio lines herself up. Weber and Manfredi having conversations, see what they're on their minds.
I gotta mention, Precio is not the tallest keeper, so you could try to go for one here.
Fair point.
Weber's got a great leg, and she fools us all by just rolling it in. That looks like the Argentina play from a few.
Oh, bodies everywhere. Oh,
good challenge. We have a cross. Oh, good cut, but even better defending by Lopez.
Good
She is
defending
brilliant.
by Lopez. Looks like Highland was hoping for a foul there and took a pretty good knock on the shin, but and defended by Mika there. I don't know if we saw much there, but again, Eastside is very, very committed to winning these 50-50 tackles and winning anything loose.
That's Sienna Black getting the touch on. Here's Highland. Good step up. Lopez going for another challenge. This time it was one out by Felicikowski.
Done by Robertson there. Win that back, and Weber steps up.
Weber tries to switch. Mika intervenes.
Kind of wants that one back. She got in 2 minds there.
So we are almost at the half. Probably just about a minute left. I started about a minute late.
I got about a minute left, almost exactly.
Yep, that checks out. West with a turn inside.
And of course, as we know, there could be a little extra time. There's a goal scored, and there's been a couple fouls, and a couple players a little slow to get up. So we'll see what the referee adds on. Ushered out of bounds by O'Neill.
United, or I should say Eastside, has done a pretty good job taking Brennan out of the game for United. You haven't seen her with a lot of attacking chances in the last 30 or so minutes.
Yeah, Brennan, we said her name a lot at the start, and they've kind of managed to limit her impact a little bit at this, as the game's gone on. Referee with a check of the watch. We'll see when he blows that whistle. Well defended by West. Back to Fiedler. I like those two at the back. They've done a very good job. There's my clock, everybody.
Good challenge by Brennan. She probably wants that back. She was just a little too impatient trying to send that one forward.
A little bit off the side of the boot there by Precio. We'll see. But Lopez reacts really well. And
Come on.
Lopez is a very aggressive player.
Yeah. Right in front of the United PDX fans. That generated quite the yell from them. Oh, well done by Manfredi. Great show.
Not a good clearance, and now they're
another
springing.
good ball.
Monser, keeper's out. Taken out by the keeper, but she got the ball first. Great goalkeeping.
Yeah, I even clapped for that one. I don't know. Sorry about that on the screen. That was a great close down by Precio there. As Monser got through on a really, really nice ball by Flisakowski and Manfredi.
It's going to be a corner kick.
A corner kick. Check of the watch again.
And there, he's got to allow the corner, I'd imagine, or else it would be bedlam from the United PDX fans if he didn't let them take this corner.
Weber coming up. Let's see. Manfredi's on the ball. We'll see what they're going to do.
Yeah, I'm curious. Are they going to have two? Okay.
I don't know if he's going to let them play much more. I mean,
I'd
get this in the box here.
It's going to be Manfredi. Nice delivery. Who's going to get a head on it? And getting a head on it
was Highland there.
Yep.
Well done by Highland. There's the whistle.
Good end of the half.
We knew it was coming.
I like that play from United to end the half. Good job by Highland getting a head on that. So it's 1-0 Eastside at the half thanks to Keisha Lopez's stunner. So 1-0 at the half. And Zach, I would say, if you want to hear Eastside, how do you grade your first half?
I mean, I think you have to be pleased with Eastside and I think they played very hard. They were first to so many of the loose balls. Just a ton of commitment to how they play. Yes, they had some fouls called on them, but no yellow cards and really only one warning or two. Referee's done a good job of keeping it pretty well in control. But I think Eastside will feel pretty good about that half.
And now, the other side, you're United PDX. You're down at goal. You want to generate more chances. What do you say if you're Coach McClellan?
You know, I think there's so much of their offense goes through Manfredi up top, and they've done a pretty good job of finding her. They just need to kind of keep sticking what they're doing and seeing if they can pressure the ball a little higher up the field. I don't think Coach McClellan will be overly upset with this team's performance there. They gave up a worldie and then played some really good soccer, created chances themselves. But it will be interesting to see how he gets a little more support on Manfredi and how he can start to exploit some of the fatigue that may step in with this Eastside team playing at such a high level.
So 1-0 Eastside, very fun to watch first half, I should say. We will be back for the second half pretty soon in what should be a great second half in this state championship Girls Unite team. We'll see you soon.
some video back. The umpire called that an out. Caught it. Yep. So that was third out. Play at third never mattered. The Reds didn't score.
Really?
Yeah. He goes out he was at shortstop, line shortstop. And he sees the catch. He goes, oh! And Addy gets up, makes a play. And he's like, oh! He called 2 outs then. Just a momentum change.
Ooh, they got microphones.
Okay, I was just gonna go get Dippin' Dots.
Like 6 or 8.
I really want snacks. Are there any snacks?
Massive. It was like 2 costumes side by side. Biggest sports complex ever.
Really? I know.
It was out kind of middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they're getting better. They're like, I'm still like not full lived out,
So I
but
read an article about it.
on the road. How's your Yeah, that's so exciting. Yeah.
And they had every field. Like there was
We haven't had a lot of opportunities actually.
scoreboard and play back if you wanted to go that sharp. Good. So every
I'm
field had
kind of like watching it makes me want to play so bad, but like
it was ridiculous.
yeah, it's a lot. So like and like all the travel and I'm in the like I need to start like deciding actually like right now, but yeah, I am. But I still think it's a lot.
Nope, don't touch.
Are those things you grab onto and Chloe,
I'll see you.
have you met somebody that played on the
But you're not playing in the sun. Yeah.
And welcome back to the Tualatin Hills Park and Rec Complex. I'm Ben Pahl along with Zack Chown. We are Oregon Sports Beat. Here is the second half, which we are really looking forward to, between Eastside and United PDX, 1-0.
This is the U19 Girls Oregon Youth Soccer Association State Championship. Both teams are ready to play, and the referees wandering back onto the field. So players definitely beat the refs out from the halftime. They were ready. Really exciting first half. Impressed with Eastside's desire to win the 50-50 balls and desire to close down quickly. Impressed with United's skill in trying to unlock this very, very talented and strong Eastside team.
Skyla Hansen into the game for the first time for the Eastside Timbers. So they're not rolling with their starting 11 from the start. They got a keeper change as well. Michaela Williams in there. 72, Mia Robertson has come in.
Yeah, Mia Robertson ended that first half on a really high note. I like to see her still in there. She had some good touches in that first half, so Coach Flager rolling with her.
Spanish stands over it. And we are underway in the second half with Eastside up 1-0, courtesy of Keisha Lopez. Can't wait to watch that one back later.
Yeah,
from Lopez.
that was quite the strike from Lopez. As you mentioned, it'll be interesting to see Skyla Hansen here. Looks like she's had an injury at some point, got a brace on the right knee, so glad to see her out here participating and competing.
Hankin fires this one in.
Really excited to watch how Manfredi, number 11 from United PDX, does against Weston Fiedler. That was a really exciting battle to watch the first half. Three competitors who are all playing at the top, and seem to be, there's some smiles and some recognition that there's some good skill out there. Using the referee as a nice little shield there. Part of the game.
Good piece of skill from Brennan. Yeah, the referee is part of the field of play. It even says it in the rules.
Swanson, number 20 from Eastside, did not like that, but Zoe Spanish did a really good job of using the referee there. He's no place he could go.
Gonna have a corner, and again they're going with two with both Weber and Manfredi. Here's Manfredi on her left foot at the edge of the 18. Sends this one in, header, and it's just wide. Ooh.
I think that's Highland on the far side. Haven't gotten a look just yet, but
I think that was it Wallace or maybe it was Highland.
I think it's Highland. She was playing left wing in the first half, so I think that was her.
You're right, it is Highland.
But boy,
I like the effort from both players.
Yeah, I'm going to give Highland credit. It's not one easy one to put your head on to as Manfredi drives one across.
You might be feeling that one right now.
I know she'd like to get it on target, but good to put the head on the ball there.
Keeper's going to come out and have a take for this one. I remember it because I wasn't good at it. I had one header goal in my days, and I still won't shut up about it because I was so proud of it just because I was not good at going and winning headers.
Scoring a header goal when you don't score much of them is always a very fun experience.
Here's Williams, her first touch of the game, Michaela Williams. They had a keeper change. They got two good keepers, he said. Coach McClellan highlighted Michaela Williams at the start of this one.
Oh, good touch there.
Brennan going to drop this.
Gets it back.
This one into the middle with Xana Black.
That went to Highland.
I like the triangles right now from United. Playing a little more possession, which is kind of their game, they said. Coach McClellan said.
That was good by United from one side of the field to the other side, earned the throw, and that's more of what Coach McClellan and Coach Jaramel are going to want to see from this United PDX team. We talked a little bit about it at halftime between Ben and I, like just trying to get the ball off your feet a tiny bit quicker so that you can avoid some of the physicality.
Yeah, it's going to be a free kick about 24 yards out.
Manfredi being aggressive with her second touch, got past, looks like got past Swanson there and then got fouled by West, right in a good shooting position. We'll see who steps up to this United PDX.
This is a pretty nice angle right here.
Yeah, I like this angle.
You got to shoot from here, I'd say.
I would think so. Got a whole crew of a committee of United PDX players around it.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Addison Ultraome from United or from Eastside is just hanging down, so it's not a quick one.
You're going to set up a wall, Eastside.
Looks like Manfredi is probably going to be the one to end up hitting this.
Yep.
Can't argue with that.
No, not at all. Manfredi, the Bend Lava Bear. With D1 offers. Can she tie it up here? Manfredi, good strike, just wide.
She kept it down, just pulled it wide a little
Yep.
bit. It is a challenge to get up and down over that wall that
Yep.
quickly. As you pointed out earlier, Serafina Precio from Eastside is really good footwork and has come off her line quickly, but is not the tallest goalkeeper.
No.
So I think that Manfredi would like to have another swing at that one.
Trying to get in towards Brennan. Brennan is defended by Wilkinson.
Yeah, Wilkinson played a good start of the game, came out a little bit near halftime and is back on.
Going to be a pretty deep throw for United. Lucy Hankin has it in her arms.
Wilkinson is a LaSalle High School product.
As you said, they got a good program out there to the Falcons. Taking on 2 and dispossessed. Manfredi possessing it there. Good send to the box, and that's just a great take.
Yep. Again, Precio's been off her line quickly, confidently, clean hands. Lopez gets her first real touch of the second half.
Oh, it's just a little too heavy. And Weber clears it out.
Talked about Mia Robertson earlier. It looks like she will be attending Whitman College in the fall, and Brooke Wilkinson has St. Catherine's. It looks like that's where she will be attending. This Eastside team is full of players looking to play at the next level, which is wonderful. I love to see that out of Oregon soccer.
Good turn.
Well done by Fiedler there. Fans aren't happy, but both players are wrestling for the ball, and Fiedler won out on that one.
Keisha towards the corner. A little piece of skill there. And he goes for the nutmeg and gets it. United will eventually clear it out. It's the first nutmeg I think we've seen today.
That was a nice little touch.
Side. They're pushing up right now.
Oh, that's a good ball out by West.
Here's Hansen. Lopez gets to it. Lopez
earns a corner.
Yep.
That was Lauren Fleesikowski on over there on the defense. Another Grant High School product. We've seen Grant has been well represented today.
As they should be.
Yes, they should be. Fair point.
Fantastic program there. PIL's had some really good women's soccer teams the last 2 years. Proud to see that as a PIL guy.
Yep, absolutely.
So it's going to be an in-swinging corner kick. Who's taking this, Zach? Of course, we can't see.
It looks like I think it's Brooke Wilkinson.
So we'll go with Wilkinson. It's a brilliant ball into
what
the
a
middle.
ball.
Yep. Back to sender at the edge of the box. Wilkinson puts another good one in.
Oh, Hansen got on the end of that. I think that was Wilkinson, both with the left foot both times there. That's a challenging ball into the box there, a high looping one to the back post, and number 88 Hansen got her head on it and just couldn't redirect it on the target.
And Williams was in a bit of a tough tweener spot there. Do I go for it or I stay on my line? And
absolutely.
Highland towards the corner. Nice turn. Wallace gave chase. Dispossessed.
Oof.
Great pressure from Eastside. But drawing a foul is Deanna Black.
Coaches weren't happy with that foul, but it didn't look like number 11 Olstrom had a whole lot of control on that one.
No.
Just kind of ran through the player in front of her. I got no complaints about that.
Nope, neither do I. Well, if I would have told you after the opening goal from Lopez that we'd still be 1-0 at this point, you probably would have told me I was crazy.
These teams are both full of buckets of goals in the state playoff and in their league play. I think United PDX put up multiple 4-goal games, so we'll see. They just maybe haven't quite found the next gear.
Hansen tries to win a corner. Keeper spilled it. We'll be out for a corner.
What's up? It looks like that cross went off of O'Neill's right hand, but it was close enough to the body. Hansen is at least asking questions about it. So.
Yeah, you don't want to see a penalty given, and I hate sometimes with handballs at the edge of the box where there wasn't going to be a real opportunity there anyways. But Unfortunately, that is part of the game.
Part of the game, but I agree with you. Corner kick coming here from it. Looks like Ulsterholm's taking it.
Ulsterholm, pretty good delivery towards the penalty area. Brought down, blocked, still there.
Swanson battling like crazy in there. Love it, love it, love it. Definitely wanted that ball more than anyone else and was able to get her shot off, but it was a good block by United PDX in there.
Good turn. It's an ambitious strike, and it'll be out for a goal kick.
Yep.
Addison Ulsterholm.
Good power behind it, but wasn't the cleanest of strikes that she would have wanted from that one.
So Eastside leads 1-0. This is dangerous. Cleared away, but it's going to be a corner kick.
Yeah, West didn't get the right contact on that one. Good flick by Highland there. There was no one beyond her, so she flicked it and turned and went after herself. So, well done, young lady.
Shaman Freddie in there with Brennan. And Freddie, a long strike over the keeper's head, and we equalize! Ellis Highland with her head ties this up.
I'm going to give a shout out to Coach McClellan there, standing on the sideline, said, "This is it. Let's do it. Now's our time. Let's do it. Let's do it." So,
wow.
Well done by Highland. Great ball by Manfredi. Highland's had a couple headers that she's wanted back. Made no mistake about that one. Back the way it came as you're taught, right over the goalkeeper. Nothing Precio could have done on that one.
And that is one of the disadvantages of having a short goalkeeper. Just couldn't reach that one to punch it away. But give a lot of credit to Highland.
Yep. That was a good header.
And a great assist from Manfredi.
Well, keep an eye on Delaney Brennan. She's grabbing the foot, grabbing the ankle, right calf, maybe just little cramps, but we'll keep an eye on her.
Tough angle here, strike, it's blocked. It was a great strike. She got a lot of power behind it, did Skyla Hansen.
Wow. Ashley O'Neill came across and blocked that.
If she didn't block that, that could have been left corner.
That could have found the side
right
of the
corner,
net.
pardon me.
Yeah, right
corner.
side of the net over there. We had a great view of that one. Really good hit by Hansen.
So we are tied. Great assist from Manfredi and a great header from Ellis Highland, the West Lynn girl. 12 minutes exactly have gone by. I started it on time this time. 12 minutes have gone by in the second half.
Looks like Ulsterholm's on the corner here.
High corner into the area. Bouncing around. There's a strike. Saved by Williams. Spilled. Still not clear. Lopez on her left. Sends it in. And it's going to be out for a goal kick. Fans getting into it.
Wow, Williams with just a great save on that first one. Could do nothing but just get her hands on it.
There was so much pace on that. She's not catching that ball.
No, went right back in front of her and then a big scramble, and everyone's taking a deep breath right now. Fans are very excited about that one, as they should have been.
Good save.
Game's really come to life a little bit here with the goal, and Eastside trying now to get one back.
You're most vulnerable after scoring, and Eastside's applying the pressure. It's like that kind of woke them up a little bit, that tying goal.
Yep.
It woke up their offense, and Lopez couldn't save it. She's frustrated.
See, we had Lopez play on the right to start the game, and then she swung over to the left for a little bit. We'll see what happens this half if they move Lopez to this side. Hansen's been really good on this left side. Again, the big brace on the knee, unsure how long she's been back or what the fitness levels are or stuff of that sort. So she had a really good hit just a few minutes ago.
Chase down. Good opportunity here. Is she on sides? Is Brennan? No, she's not. But United has really woken up.
United asking some questions on a handball there, which I can't argue with. It looked like it bounced up and maybe caught a hand, but referee's right there. So
Highland, who equalized a moment ago. Good 1-2.
The ball to Spanish.
She had to clear that out. Couldn't risk trying to shield that.
Of course, a willing runner in Manfredi, man. So impressed with her work rate. You know, watching her get after, watching Lopez get after, we're getting a show of strikers here in this game.
Good ball in, and Freddie went down hard. I think that's a pretty clean, nice challenge right there.
Spanish did a really good job of just shepherding Fielder off the ball there, but
Lopez versus Fielder versus Kat Tursic.
Weber versus Tursic.
Weber versus Kat Tursic.
Got good defenders and good forwards all over this pitch.
Absolutely. A lot of good matchups out there today. Can she send her? She can. Highland.
Into Highland. Man, Freddie making the run in the center.
Cuts it into the center. Has a go and just wide. I like Ellis Highland's play a lot in the second half.
Yeah, she's grown. The goal gave her some confidence, and she's growing into the game even more. That didn't look like it missed by much, but
no, it did not. Good height on it too.
I think Coach McClellan might have preferred maybe slow that down just a little bit. It looked like there may have been options, but you know, players feeling it.
Of course, keeper can't tie their own shoes because of the gloves.
Caitlin Wallace in the middle there, just asking the ref to be aware of the time. Very polite-like, and no problems with that. Don't think this is time wasting. The shoe was untied.
Yeah, shoe was untied, and we got a tie game. We're gonna play short.
Oh,
you can't do that, can you?
Wow! It did not look like Wes was expecting that at all.
I thought that a goal kick had to go outside the 18 before this.
Not anymore. You can't play within the 18. The other team cannot touch it till it leaves
Gotcha.
18.
Gotcha.
But the same team can touch it.
Is that a new rule?
Not terribly new. Newer probably since you and I were playing consistently.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I mean. There was a point in my life where you could not do that. That's all I'm saying.
Or let's be honest. When you and I were playing, I'm obviously older. Oh, great touch by Freddie.
Good touch.
Oh, there's an offsides called. United fans who are looking down that line are not happy with that call. We couldn't really tell.
And fans are getting more into this. I mean, we got a 1-1 game.
1-1 game, state championship U19.
So I know we got a long way to go. I just want everyone to know at home, do we have extra time or is it straight to PKs if it is tied?
This should have extra time.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a 10-minute, two 10-minute periods or two 15-minute periods, but this should have extra time.
Okay.
They usually have extra time at this level and then the PKs. I just don't know if it's 10 or 15.
And again, long way to get there.
Yeah, we may find out. That'll be exciting to keep an eye on.
Yep.
I know in the group play they go straight to the PKs, but this is no longer group play. This is championship soccer here.
Brennan's got it. Tries to chip that one into the middle.
Oh, Hankin, really well done, getting a foot in there. Very committed defending there by Hankin.
And I like the pace of United PDX so far in this half.
I feel like United has matched the intensity a little more this half.
They were a little flat in the first half.
Yeah, I think they were, just intimidated, and then the self-belief that we can play with them.
Good turn.
Oh.
Highland making a run. Keeper has read it well.
Oh, that's a really good ball by Highland.
Spanish. Still don't want that back.
I really like that ball from Highland. Is it 27, Aguirre?
Aguirre, yes, Julia Aguirre.
Aguirre has done really well with her speed over there on Highland. I don't know if she came in after the goal, but I hadn't noticed her a little earlier, and she's back in and playing really well over there against Highland. That's a good battle on that side.
18 minutes gone, second half, it's 1-1. Ellis Highland is equalized with her head off a beautiful Manfredi corner. So 1-1. Good step up. Highland on it again.
Well,
this is a weird one right
here.
That's
asking a lot of Manfredi, but gosh, she's got close. That's a good battle there. Just highlighted that Highland versus Aguirre over there.
Highland's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
We'll have to watch the substitutes. Both those players are putting a lot of effort out.
They're going to want to get Keisha back into this. As right as I say that, she's got a chance. Can she get a cross in on her right foot? She wins a corner kick.
Well defended by O'Neill. Really, really good step right there. Wilkinson, 23, heading over to take the left-footed corner in swinger. Brennan and Weber on alert that there's 2 players out there, so they send 2.
And we got a sub coming in for United PDX.
Eastside also looks like Hansen's going off, and I think
West is coming back in.
West coming back in, yep.
Yep. I'd be surprised if she comes off again, West. So Ellis Highland should get a hand.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one I was wondering if Highland was going to need a little break. She worked really hard, lots of energy.
Of course, equalized, and here comes Monser. Also a very good player. In-swing corner kick. Inviting ball in across the face of goal.
Oh, Tursic almost got.
She just couldn't get quite solid contact on it.
Yeah, couldn't figure out which body part to throw at it there.
Yep. It's a great ball in. We've seen some really inviting corners.
Yeah, nice ball there by Wilkinson. Very right across the 6 goal. He can't come for it.
West down the line wins a deeper throw in now.
Looks like it's another corner that's kind of hidden by us.
No, it's going to be a throw-in for Eastside, I think.
Okay,
Yep.
I saw Osterholm go into it, and she's been taking the corners on this side, but you're right, it is a throw-in. Clearance by O'Neill. Another throw-in for Eastside.
Tursic wins a corner kick.
Yep. It's good patience over there by Eastside. Just kind of kept working that sideline and corner until they got their corner kick out of it.
As you said, here's going to be Addison Osterholm, the right-footed in-swinger. And Eastside's generating a lot of opportunities off these corner kicks.
Yeah, these set pieces have been dangerous, so it'll be interesting to see what comes from this one.
Williams trying to prepare herself. They've parked West in front of her. High corner towards the back post, over everyone's head.
So I'm going to say it again. When you put the ball on the opposite side of that corner, like, you just can't get your swing at it. She had to move the corner flag out of the way. I'm not sure why at this level we're seeing players place the ball on the wrong side of the corner there.
Good step up.
Right around 24 minutes left, so we're going to see if there's some subs coming on who change the speed of the game, bring a little more energy to the game. There's a tiny bit of a lull right now as both teams are gearing up for the final push.
Brennan's got it for United.
Oh,
Tries
no.
to drop it. Yeah, no, as you said.
Really good pressure by Tursic there. Good pressure by Wilkinson before that.
Ashley O'Neill took care of it.
Yep. Wallace surrounded by a sea of red. Oh, that's a good ball too.
A lot of heavy breathing we can hear.
Yeah.
It's been a hard-fought game.
There's a lot of energy going and being expended out there.
Winning this one is Addison Osterholm.
Bit of a hopeful ball forward, and it'll go off the end line. But again, we're starting to see a little bit of tired legs, and we'll probably see the coaches respond with some subs.
And right as you say that, it looks like Eastside's going to make a change. Coming out is Thea Swanson.
Oh, they changed their mind. She was. Mia's now coming out. Mia Robertson, 72. But
right.
Thea was going towards. Thea Swanson was moving towards that sideline.
So Robertson out, and I'll try and see who's in once she turns her back towards us and we can see her number.
Number 5, I think it's Isabel.
Isabel Unger back into
yeah.
the game. She was in the starting 11
Yeah.
for Eastside.
She had some good opportunities early, so look to see if she can place her stamp on the game.
One ball game, Eastside and United PDX.
Looks like we have Flisikowski going off and Hansen going over to the left, and that would be to Mark Keisha-Lopez, so that'll be interesting to watch that. I'm not exactly sure who came on there. Maybe Michaela Creason?
I think it is Michaela Creason who came on. Yes, I heard a fan yell Michaela, and I think she plays for Central Catholic.
Yep, number 23, that's her.
She's a good player. Sophomore for Central Catholic.
So she's marked up against West on this side, and again Lopez against Hansen on that far side will be fun to watch. Really good touch by Moncera there. Unfortunate to knock it out of bounds, but just pinged at her and she brought it down well.
Eastside has had a little more possession ever since conceding.
Mm-hmm. Good response by Eastside to reestablish a little bit of dominance and, you know, nice ebb and flow to this game.
Got 25 minutes left, regular time in the second half. Trying to go corner is Lopez. Lopez, a lot of nifty work, gets it into Kat Tursek, and she sailed it.
Wow, I am really surprised that that wasn't called. Weaver looked like she had great position, and you could almost see a basically two-hand shove in the back there, but he let it play.
Yeah, he's been consistent.
And it fell to Tursek. She's going to want that one
Yes.
back, you know, 15 yards, 12, 15 yards out inside the box and not to hit the target. She's going to be frustrated with that one. Tursek also plans to play at Western Oregon next year, so
Good turn by Tursek here.
she's been really solid. She's just going to would want another chance at that one. Spanish again, really good turn. Oops.
Good tackle by Zieta Black, but they give it away. Here's Olivia West. Delaney Brennan might take this one. West is going to be in possession now.
Back if you need.
Tries to send it for West, but it wasn't there.
Yeah, you have time. Sorry, Soph.
Good spot of possession there by Eastside. They slowed it down a little bit.
Sorry, Soph. Yeah, energy, Red, let's go. Yeah, Brooke, watch your steps.
Can bring it down. Keisha with a turn.
Ooh, I like it off the shoulder. You don't see that all the
No.
time. Top of the shoulder touch. That's why you juggle, everybody. Good pressure there by Moncera. Wins the throw-in back for United PDX. I think United has got to figure out how to get possession again and get control of that ball. They did really well coming out of this into the second half and had a lot of energy and a lot of possession. And after the goal, they've been a little bit on the back foot. We've seen a lot of attack by Eastside. So how can United slow it down again, get their possession, get the ball moving, find their key playmakers?
Playing around in the back. See if United can get him move up a little bit. Try and spring in Freddie.
Mm-hmm. O'Neal against West down here.
Sophia West applying good pressure. She wins the throw-in.
Little added motivation. We got Queens We Are the Champions playing in the background for some celebration over by
That's a
the
big tease right there in a 1-1 game.
over by the stage where the pictures are, the photos are taken. Well played by some team fans.
Moncera turns.
Oh, really good run by Spanish. Good turn by Moncera.
Knocked away by Betty Fiedler. She's got some space right here.
Swanson out to Lopez. That's a good one. Good combination out there.
Lopez sends in a cross. It's almost in. It's off the top of the bar. Sophia West is there. Danger not clear. Who can get a touch to it? Eastside with Tursek has a chance. It's blocked.
Oh, that is O'Neal with just a beautiful block. Tursek is
Oh, that's not good.
Brennan is down.
He said that she had been nursing an injury. She's a little upset the play is not stopped here.
Yeah, the ref isn't of any, does not have to stop play, but would be sporting. Yeah.
Hopefully she can get to her feet.
Oh, she is hurting. Yeah, back to that scramble there. Really, I do think that when Lopez was trying to look for a cross, it came off the crossbar and then just led to chaos. That Eastside did a good job of keeping it in there. You had Tursic in there. You had, I think it was Unger in there, and then ultimately Tursic got it back, and a really good block by Ashley O'Neill there.
Unfortunate to have to see this, but it is a 1-1 game. Certainly would be a loss, big loss for United.
This is great. Teams are going to take the opportunity to get a little drink of water. It is a little bit warmer out here now, and Brennan's up.
I'm glad to see she can put at least some weight on it, and she's going to be helped off.
Yeah, I always get a little leery when the non-contact injuries. And interestingly enough, it was earlier she was grabbing her right calf, so
this might be unrelated.
Yeah, maybe just a little more demand placed on the left side there.
So, always hate to see this, but if you're coach of either team, what's the message right now? I mean, you got a dogfight in this one.
Yeah, I think you are absolutely saying, okay, stick to our game, stick to our plan, don't panic, stick to what we're doing. Oh, and we're getting a piggyback right off.
The crowd loves it.
Well done, Coach.
Yes, very well done.
And really well done by Delaney Brandon. She's been a very impactful player. This is not an easy loss for United PDX. But I think you are definitely focused on play our game. United PDX settle in, play quick passes, possession, find the movements. Whereas Eastside continue to feed Lopez, continue to get that ball into Tursic up the top, and continue to put them under a lot of pressure and see what they can cough up.
Without an official training staff here, that's a great job by Coach. To get Delaney over to the sideline. Yep. We'll see who's coming to replace her. Do you see who came in?
I think we have Artina Bojmardi.
I think it is Bojmardi.
Right in the center there. Looks like she's the one who just came on, and that maybe looks like it pushed Michaela Creason up out a little bit wider, but we'll see where they all settle in once they get a little more possession. Because Brennan was definitely playing more of a right wing out here.
So I think this is the first time Brennan's been off the pitch, so we'll see how United adjusts. In swinging corner, now she's going to go short.
Play short to Unger, Lopez overlaps.
I love the overlap. She's going to poke this out. Oh, good patience in the box.
Done by Wilkinson to Tursic.
Tursic on her left. Tursic, Lopez in the middle. Good defending from United PDX.
Yeah, Ashley O'Neill has really been strong in the back for United PDX this half.
Manfredi, she's got an overlap coming. Just got to send that ball a little earlier. And Yep.
Oh, came back to her.
Michaela Creason screaming for the ball.
Oh, good change of point of attack. That is a really great ball to Monser.
Can she finish here? It's 2-1 United. They find the net.
Wow, Caitlin Wallace, everything's going to her right. She cuts it back against the grain to Monser on the left, all alone. Great first touch by Monser and just a quality finish.
Down 1-0 at half. They've come back, and United takes a 2-1 lead.
So Julia Gear, who's played really well in that right back position for Eastside, got pulled over on Manfredi, over all the way in front of us over here. So that right back spot was completely vacated. Really well done by Wallace there to find that. The Mountainside High School product, really fun to watch.
And
good
that's
goal.
A 78th minute goal.
That's a good goal. All right, Eastside.
See what they're made of.
Yeah. Now that the chalice has been thrown to Eastside. 2-1, about 12 minutes left.
I don't know what Coach McClellan said at halftime. He's a great coach, so he could have said any number of things, but it's worked.
Yeah, at halftime, and then again coming right out of that break, right?
Yep. You utilized it.
Yeah. Not happy that Brennan went off, but he did make use of that time.
Here's Tursic, and I'd expect a lot of waves of pressure now from Eastside. Out for a throw.
Yeah. Weber for United PDX has put in just an enormous amount of work rate. I'd love to see what her mileage covered chase around Tursic and Lopez all day has been.
Deep throw from Wilkinson. Here's Tursic, has it deep. With a turn, this is a dangerous ball.
Unger's in there. Wallace with a little bit of just get that one out of there.
Eastside has not had a shortage of chances in the second half. They probably can't believe they've been sitting at 1 goal. Creason heads this one out.
Wind's picking up a little bit, clouding up a little more, so it's cooling off, so that should help a little bit with the fatigue.
Kept in play.
Yep, that's a foul on West there.
Yep.
Stood in front of, jumped in front of Manfredi. A little unnecessary as as Fieldler had a good coverage there and was not gonna mess that one up. We're having a little technical difficulties here, everybody. So if we lose you, we're really sorry. Batteries are.
I was trying to call him.
So gotta warn everyone. Yeah, as you just mentioned, having difficulties.
Yeah, we may lose.
Into the box. So we are in the 80th minute.
80th minute, 2-1 United PDX.
Ball in the middle. This one's outed. It back maybe. Shea Manfredi. It's going to be a goal kick. We lose the whole stream or just the audio?
No, you'll just lose it.
Cool.
Because we have battery on the camera.
I want to make sure we didn't lose the whole stream. And so Lopez on the ball. Go against Eastside, and I think United's content with this way this.
United PDX will not be in a hurry to take. Yeah, Lopez is.
Hurry up. Curious to see what Weaver plays this. On the tough angle. Sends this one in. It's a kick, I think. Yes. Yeah, they're yelling for a corner. That's not. She's got an overlap to her left. That's wins a corner kick.
Swinger.
Have some substitute.
Coming in. So he's
Spanish, yep.
in. I want to sprint on. It's not a play.
Corner. Great height on box. Down. East side. Good.
Hard, so we'll see. There by West.
Solid defending from United.
Good touch by.
No. You can get the keeper off. It's good.
Confident on that one. Away with it.
On sir. position. About 6.
You can hear when you hear when
Yep. They can't switch a run on. Towards the sideline. Throw-ins at this point.
To get this back in there, so see if we can go.
One. You gotta kind of deeper now.
In no hurry. Is actually going to find McClellan. Looks like Mika.
United playing championship. Sixth. Does our hands
in these cross.
remember that's from 32.
Corner kicks it. Wet.
Swinger. Oh, what a miss.
Definitely. Boot. That one in and that. Oh.
And a critical opportunity. Now maybe
down here.
At best.
brings this wow. Trying to it. Lopez.
Man.
$88.
Well,
Pardon me. United PDX normal 1. Handball. Back. On Sarah. On the 3. Forgotten. Tursek giving chase. This is dangerous. Fiedler just plays it safe and clears it out. Do or die time for Eastside. We've entered the 90th minute of play. Cross in, great ball in towards the back post. Can they get it clear? Sending it back in towards the penalty area. United gets it clear.
Just keep it.
Out to Ellis Highland. He's probably just going to want to slow it down, take it to the corner maybe.
Oh, Manfredi plays it into, but Creason had run into an offside.
Pardon me, yep.
Had run into an offside position there. Oh, Manfredi could have just sat on that and had a little more time.
Yeah, Liv, come on.
It looks like players are saying there's going to be a few minutes.
Yeah, we hear the players say 4 minutes, so United
Well, there
PDX,
was an injury, so wouldn't shock me.
United PDX wants to lock it in, but it's going to be time for Eastside to step up another notch.
Long throw by West. United trying to hold on after clawing their way back and taking a 2-1 lead. As it stands, Monser's strike is the winner.
Yeah, Manfredi, United PDX will take that all day, a little possession. Let Manfredi keep that ball. She's strong on the ball. West and Fiedler, it's been a really good challenge for both of them today, and all three players have shown little flashes of brilliance from all three of them. Enjoyed it.
Eastside just has to throw numbers forward. Remember, we are in stoppage time officially.
Yeah, they're trying to get to Keisha Lopez over there, and as I would be as well. She's been a very dangerous player. Hit the crossbar, hit the post, got a goal.
As it stands, this would be a tough one for Eastside.
Yeah, this has been a good game.
And again, they've had some golden chances. They just haven't finished.
Should be about a minute and a half into extra time now. Now it's just on the referee.
We've got at least 2 minutes left, I'd say. Good turn from Keisha Lopez, and can she get a little bit of a 1-2 going here? She's got numbers. She got Tursek, but misplayed.
Lopez back on the ball, though. She's
adrenaline at a high for all players right now. Lopez gets a cross in. Goal kick.
Lopez has worked really, really, really hard today. Maybe got away with a little pull on Weber there, but referee didn't call it, so we played on.
Two to 1 United PDX. Monser, as it stands, with the winner. Ellis Highland tied it off of a header early in the second half.
U19 Girls State Championship, Oregon Youth Soccer Association.
There's a good turn.
Good turn by Unger.
What do we have here is the call?
Some sort of pullback.
Telling Lopez to bring this one back.
Gonna guess Lopez is gonna.
Yeah, I just try to send this one in for a header.
Yeah, I don't think this isn't a shot. This should be played in somewhere around the 12-yard line. Let Eastside go after and attack it. Let Tursik get on the end of it.
This could be the last chance of the game for Eastside. Lopez towards the goal. Great ball in. Williams gets her hands to it. Makes the save. Not a bad chance, though, from Lopez. Here's Michaela Creason.
Player into space. Oh, he got overhit that one.
Don't have to do this.
Back in.
Well done by West. Yeah, Creason would want that one back. Just player into space. Oh, that is a really good ball to Monser again.
Monser, she's got a strong left.
She doesn't need to beat her. Just sit. Oh.
Almost a penalty. She should have gone down.
Oh, wow. I can't believe the referee didn't call that.
It's because she's standing on her feet.
This is why players go down in the box,
Yep.
Unfortunately. She gets fouled. That's called anywhere else on the field, but the ref doesn't want to call a PK because she stayed up. Oh.
This could be the nail in the coffin. Game's still on. In the 4th minute of stoppage time, United can taste it now. Coach McClellan's team could 4-peat.
4P. This is a good little bit of pressure by United right here. Yeah, there you go. Just
not sure what clearance there's for now. It's a throw-in for United
I think
PDX.
that was just a tiny bit of panic over there, or not sure how much time she had.
Yes, I will.
United will be in no hurry to take this throw in.
So I can just see which one I'm doing. I just don't want to do it during the game.
There it is.
There it is.
There's our final whistle.
It's a 4-peat from United PDX. Monser's goal proves to be the winner. They come back from 2-1 and win it.
Come back
From 1-0 and win it.
Come back from 1-0 for a 2-1 victory. That was a fun game to watch. Both teams played really well. That game probably could have gone either way in the end of it, but United scored the goals when they needed to. Eastside put just a Herculean effort into the work right there. Really fun to watch that. That was a fun game to watch. Enjoyed it a lot.
So the final score, United 2, Eastside 1. United PDX has won their 4th state cup in a row. Want to thank our sponsors. Thank you to Skyhawk Sports Oregon, the nation's leading provider of youth sports. Skyhawks. Visit them at skyhawks.com. And Bazooka Goals, a high-end sports brand supplying the retail market on an international basis. Visit them at bazookagoals.com. And a big thank you to Sports Pins International, designing top quality award products since 1980. Sports Pins International. Visit them at sportspins.com. Big thank you to Tercey's Soccer Store, Portland's original soccer store. Visit them at terceysoccer.com. And thanks to Veo, making sports technology accessible to all. Veo. So a hard-fought game, tough one to swallow for Eastside. Any final thoughts, Zach?
Well, I mean, we gave a shout-out to all the mothers in the earlier game, so happy early Mother's Day to all the soccer moms out there, from slicing oranges to driving these kids around to washing stinky soccer clothes. We appreciate all of you really well. Congratulations to Coach McClellan and the United PDX team, and congratulations to Coach Flager, Coach Wilkinson on the Eastside Timbers. That was a fun game to watch, a fun game to be a part of.
Final score, United PDX 1, United PDX 2, the Eastside Timbers 1. United PDX gets their 4-peat. From Ben, Pahl, Zack Chown, and the entire Oregon Sports Creek crew, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for giving me the grunt there.